So, Sean, tell me, with the Harper government, okay, because I know Stephen and I know Stockwell Day well. I was invited by Stockwell Day to his reception the night that he lost to Stephen Harper at the Alliance leadership in Calgary. I was there, okay. Then I met with Stephen Harper at the Travel Lodge, which was an Alliance provincial convention, Travel Lodge, South Regina, Saskatchewan. I met with him there and one of his staffers, and I showed him the files and all this stuff on the RCMP that I worked for, and the Foreman Federal Witness Protection Program, FCIS, and I told him about all the problems in the RCMP and the corruption that I had found out. That's why he was going to bring whistleblower protection into Canada. Remember that speech when he was the leader of the Alliance Party before he became Prime Minister the first time? Okay. He promised me and he promised every Canadian a fair handshake with whistleblower protection. If you see corruption in the government, or if you see corruption in the police or whatever, and that, we're going to protect you people out there that are Canadian citizens that want to be do-gooders, right, and want to help out, make this a better country. Well, what's happened? The opposite. Okay. He hired, after I exposed Zaccardelli, I went on October the 6th, and it's on the homepage of the ACA.NN, okay? October the 6th, 2006. I talked to the Global Newsroom, okay, female. She tells me Stockwell Day is having a national press conference there. It's only open to the media, okay? Not open to the public. Guess what? I drive down there. I go to that. I don't have a security clearance. I don't have a media badge on. We went to the 6th floor first, met in offices, waited there. Then his chief of staff came down and said, sorry, we apologize, our meeting's run a little bit late and that. We'll be down about 10 minutes to get you. Then they come down for all the media. I go up with them, okay? 17th floor. All the police chiefs around. Jamie Graham, former BPD police chief there, who was here before. Now he's over in Victoria. He was there. A bunch of other police chiefs, government leaders then, right? So anyways, all the media. We're at the south end of the big oval board table. Okay, glass on that wall. Okay. And so after the second question, because I didn't know what the press conference was about, to be honest with you, like I didn't ask the local newsroom that. I just went down there out of faith. And so anyways, after two people on my right from the media asked questions first, and then I could get a context of what the meeting was about. So then I said, Mr. Day, I'm waving my hand, right? I said, sir, what are you going to do as a government for people that have been federal witness protection informants of the RCMP, have a contract, all the rest of it, given promises, the whole bit, and then once they extract information out of you and that, they put you and your family in harm's way and end your contract and expose you and put you out in front of the wolves. Okay. I said, what are you going to do for people like that? You know what? I'm that person. I'm Mark Hinkson. You know me, Mr. Day. I was at your reception in philosophy with Mr. Harper in Calgary, and we know each other personally, etc. Right? I said that for me. Everybody's got the tapes rolling, right? Then the second question, about 10 minutes later, was, Mr. Day, and everybody else wants to get the questioning and all the media, right? Everybody's jumping all over the place with questions. And I said, are you going to, Mr. Day, I'd like to call an investigation on the RCMP commissioner in Ottawa, Mr. Zaccardelli, for fraud and corruption. And he looks away from me. You can see it in the video, right? Like I said, on the homepage of the ACA and that. And you know what? Zaccardelli and the deputy RCMP police chiefs, they were all resigned a month and a half after that, roughly. That was October 6, 2006. Okay. So, do you think I'm afraid of Mr. Elliott, who Mr. Harper is promoted now to the civilian RCMP police commissioner? He was Harper and Stockwell Day's axe man before he was given that promotion. He was supposed to resign this summer. Right? He said that he made a statement himself to the media probably about 8 months ago, before the federal election was called. Stockwell Day, by the way, I told Stockwell Day and his handlers before the last federal election, if you run as MP in that, I'm going to expose you so bad across Canada that your name is, and he resigned with 2 other BC MPs before this last federal election. okay? So I'm not afraid of these guys, okay? But they have burnt me, okay? And actually with Mr. Harar, okay, he got $10 million and a handshake from Prime Minister Harper publicly for getting a little bit of poor treatment in a jail cell from his own country, right? Because Mr. Zaccardelli, who was the commissioner of the RCMP at that time, and the FBI in the States and whatever, messed up a bit, right? So Mr. Harper, he can give me $10 million now in a public apology and a handshake, and he can resign today, because I called for his resignation now, and I also called for that when he was in contempt of Parliament, first time in any Commonwealth country, right, about, well, before the last federal election. He should have been arrested and charged under the constitutional laws of Canada, as well as the Charter, as well as the Commonwealth laws, okay? And he wasn't, okay? And that sets the precedent in Canada. Now he's hired Governor David Johnston, right, who's the Governor General of Canada, the Queen's boy for Canada, right, besides Harper. And what did Johnston do before Harper hired him for the Governor General position? The inquiry, right, to do with Airbus, Mulrooney, right, Schreiber. Remember Mr. Schreiber sent a letter to the PMO's office? Yeah, I like Mr. Schreiber. He exposes corruption too. And you know what? Harper was buddies with Mulrooney after Harper became Prime Minister the first time, until Schreiber told the media that Schreiber had improved it, and he sent that letter to the PMO office. After that, Harper distanced himself right away from Mulrooney, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
well, sir,
it's...
good luck.
Okay, and your name again was?
Sean Sullivan.
Sean Sullivan from the province?
That's right.
Okay, and are you gonna, like, I know the media are controlled by Mr. Harper in Canada, just like the CFR in the States controls the media in the States, right? The New World Order.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this, okay? The media is controlled now in Canada, okay, by the Harper government and Mr. Harper, right? Is that correct? Like,
No.
Come on.
No, I mean, I'm a reporter. I'm not controlled by Mr. Harper.
Come on.
Do you think I'm controlled
Okay,
by the Prime Minister?
if we see a
I
story,
think all the media is controlled.
question.
if we see a story on this and he's exposing truth, we'll know he's wanting to see good in this country. If he's not, I know, but if he's not, you know what?
This is sort of
And we got his name.
This is the way
No.
these things kind of work, right? You know, I've got to be able to get the background information, then go see what I can do.
Exactly.
And work with
You
it.
can't
But listen, when I went to Mr. Harper, okay, and I went to the RCMP and all the rest of it, okay, for their protection, right? After they'd broken their contract, screwed me around, put me in harm's way with my wife and kids and that, okay? After I worked federal witness protection for them and stuff like that, okay? I went to the Saskatchewan back then. I went to the Saskatchewan Ombudsman and the protection services with the government to protect people like myself that, you know, they used to be an informant for the RCMP, right? And what did they do? Nothing. You know, what can we do for you? You know, I mean, you know, so when Mr. Harper says we're going to give you a whistleblower protection when he was the leader of the Alliance Party before he became the leader or Prime Minister of Canada, okay, it's bogus, because you know what? He doesn't protect me at all, okay? He's been against me, okay? Just simply because, you know, because I'm exposing lies of his and the establishment there, okay?